Trump is alweer een jaar aan de macht. Nou, elke dag is hij in het nieuws.
Europe is not doing a good job.
Trump is geen fan van Europa.
They're weak.
En toch ben ik deze aflevering in Amerika om een paar oude bekenden weer op te zoeken, waaronder ook een vriendin van mij. Ze is christen, Trump-stemmer en de grote vraag nu, zijn wij nog vrienden?
What do the Dutch people think of Trump? Be honest.
Lying, narcissistic, openly immoral and hates us. Als jong meisje groeide ik op in een Amerikaanse kerk in Nederland, omdat mijn ouders veel internationale vrienden hadden. Ik keek tegen ze op, die Amerikaanse expats. Ze waren sociaal, grappig, rijk, welbespraakt en schaamteloos christelijk. Ik was verliefd op een Amerikaanse jongen, meerdere, en met de meisjes wilde ik vriendinnen zijn. Toen ik 11 was, sprak ik vloeiend Engels met een dik Amerikaans accent. Die American Pledge kende ik zelfs uit mijn hoofd. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. The American Dream. Ja, dat was ook wel een beetje mijn droom. Inmiddels zijn we 20 jaar verder. Al die vriendinnetjes en vriendjes wonen weer in Amerika. En veel stemmen Trump. Als Nederlandse christen ga ik op reis door de Amerikaanse Bijbelbelt, Trumpland, waar één man niet alleen het nieuws beheerst, maar ook de toekomst bepaalt.
Europe is not doing a good job in many ways. They want to be so politically correct. I think they don't know what to do.
De liefde tussen Amerika en Europa lijkt voorbij. En toch ben ik deze aflevering weer in Amerika om een paar oude bekenden weer op te zoeken, waaronder ook een oude bekende van mij persoonlijk, namelijk Kaylee, een oude jeugdvriendin. Ik heb haar 15 jaar geleden voor het laatst gezien. Ze is christen, Trump-stemmer en de grote vraag nu is natuurlijk, ja, Europa en Amerika zijn misschien al wel geen vrienden meer, maar wij dan? Zijn wij nog vrienden? Dat is de kwestie van deze week. Kijk, het is allemaal supermooi wit, maar de temperatuur is niet te doen. Het is min 20. En dan besef je ook wel weer, Amerika is echt geen Nederland, jongens. Het is echt een ander land. Dus ik go, oh my gosh, there you are! It's good to see you! Oh my god! It has been so crazy long. Hey!
Can you say hi?
Hello! Hey Johnny, did you work on the sound? Okay, let me hear you say Rachel then. Rachel, very good, very good. Hoe gaat het met je Nederlands?
Prima.
Wanneer is het voor het laatst dat je echt goed Nederlands hebt gesproken?
Geen idee. 2007.
Echt knap, je doet het echt supergoed.
Helemaal niet.
Jawel.
Ik hoor het gewoon.
Wat hoor je dan?
Zo slecht.
What's your name?
My name is Rachel.
I don't give handshakes, I give hugs.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. I wish I could come here every Sunday.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Holland. Nou, ik heb haar weer ontmoet. Maar goed, ze is geen steek veranderd. Behalve dan dat ze nu echt een 100% een Amerikaanse is. En de vraag is natuurlijk van, hoe was dat eigenlijk? Toen zij in 3 HAVO zat in Harderwijk. En wat is er allemaal veranderd in die tussentijd? This is where you live?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you have the biggest yard.
Thank you.
And I brought you something for the lunch.
Yes.
You want to help out, Avy? Here, because I got more.
I told them they couldn't have it until they could say the word.
Oh, really? I think that's a good rule.
No. Hagelslag.
Hagelslag, huh? I think it's pretty good. So, Kaylee, what do you remember from your time as a child in Holland?
I remember having a crush on Ephraim.
What?
Yeah.
You had a crush on my brother?
Everybody had a crush on your brother.
No way.
He was so
What?
cute. He was so sweet.
I remember I thought the Americans were really cool.
Like, here's the thing. Everybody was really jealous and curious, but I feel like everywhere it was always we were made fun of, like, because we were just kind of silly, you know, and obese. Everybody's obese in America.
Woohoo! Look at you.
Johnny is wearing his Crocs.
His Crocs, yeah. Johnny is wearing his Crocs.
Not out there. The snow's super deep out there.
How old were you when you shot your first shot?
How old was I? Like,
When you first started shooting, you were probably 7. You got your first deer when you were 9.
You shot a deer?
it got like right in front of us and then I shot it.
Did you think it was a little sad? Or no?
A little. I
Yeah?
was a little scared that I was gonna miss too.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm gonna make him a plaque and it will hang his antlers. So I kept the shell that he shot it with.
That's a big thing then.
Oh yeah, to be able to teach him at such a young age and share that moment with him was like top 2 like on my list right now. It was awesome. I was very proud dad.
It's just something that probably we just do not understand, like at all. Like people with guns.
You see where we're at and being able to protect our family because we could call the police. They may not get here quick enough if we had an intruder or something like that, but it's just, our way of to defend ourselves out here, out in the country where, you see our closest neighbor is how far away.
Yeah.
So
I understand you think it's ridiculous, but what would you do if you were allowed to have one? Would you get one? I mean, I understand that it makes it seem not safe, but it also makes us feel more safe.
Oh, look at that. She's enjoying it.
Happy dog.
So do you remember when you first heard of Donald Trump?
I knew Donald Trump first from the Home Alone movie.
Yes, me too. He walks in the hotel, right? He says hi. I think where he looks like kind of strange.
Watching that the other day, and my dad was like, "That Donald Trump is the actor."
I think he's gonna miss you guys. He wanted to say goodbye to you guys.
Oh, you want to give me a hug then, Johnny?
Give him a hug.
Oh.
My angels watch me through the night. You wake me with the morning light. Amen. Show off. Love you.
You want a high five, Johnny? Sleep tight. I called people up and I said, okay, what do you think about Trump? Just give me a few words. If I say Trump, what do you think about it? And they say, lying, narcissistic, openly immoral, hates us.
What does Rachel think?
I don't like Trump, no.
I don't like Trump either. He's a jerk. He's not a nice man. He's not like I said, he's not a man of God.
Like if I would live here and I had to vote, I would just not vote, man. Like either of them.
We vote. You don't not vote. If you don't vote, you don't help your community. But when you go in there to vote, you have to pick the lesser of two evils. I homeschool. He was going to offer homeschool families $5,000 a year. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want.
So is there a red line that you would draw, like if Trump would cross that red line, I would not be able to vote for him?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that I would draw a line, for sure. I mean, if anything involved children, that was not okay. If he was mistreating women, that type of thing.
He did do that though, right? With the pussy grabbing and stuff?
With the
Pussy grabber. That's what he calls himself, I think. Yes, it's very presidential.
the pussy grabbing. Oh, that's great.
Like, is it possible for us to be friends?
Yes.
Oh, and how do we do that? And what does that teach us about our countries to stay friends?
We can voice our opinions and respect the fact that we're different and still love each other for who we are.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
be safe.
Bye, safe, yes. All right, bye. Doei.
As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair.
Als je in Nederland bent en je denkt na over Trump-stemmers, dan denk je, wat een idioten. Maar als je hier bent en je spreekt met ze, dan denk je dat helemaal niet. Dan denk je juist van, nou, ze zijn heel aardig, het is heel warm. Het voelt als familie, ik snap ze ook en ik vind ze redelijk. Nou, nu ga ik naar een dominees-echtpaar, Berghoef, meneer en mevrouw Berghoef. En allebei vertegenwoordigen zij wat meer wat Nederlanders over het algemeen vinden. Tenminste de Nederlanders in mijn bubbel. Zij zijn heel strijdbaar, vooral mevrouw Berghoef. En ik ben dus benieuwd of ze dat een beetje herkennen. Zo van dat je ook wel heel veel sympathie voelt voor de mensen die dus Trump stemmen. Het is echt wel weer Hollands platteland, maar dan XXL. Hey, hallo!
How are you?
Good to see you in real life.
You too. Come on in.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Rachel. Could you be friends with someone who is very adamant about voting for Trump?
You can, but it's difficult. I have a good friend from college, a college roommate, and we're still in touch, and occasionally we'll get a beer, but it's tenuous. The relationship is not as close as it used to be, in part because I know he supports Trump and he knows I don't.
We had Democrats and Republican friends in the family we could talk about around the dinner table until Trump was elected. That's when Fox News really took off, right? Fox News, which is profiting off making people afraid of other people.
But does that happen on the Democrat side as well? Because I feel that there also becomes a narrative that is right and wrong.
But it tends to be mostly centered on the person of Trump and being afraid of the policies he's going to and has been enacting, whereas from the right, it seems to be demonizing all liberals are horrible and scary and bad.
You know, we have people in our community who are undocumented immigrants, who, like I said, these families are being ripped apart in really traumatic ways.
With the ICE.
With ICE agents. And I just think, how can anyone in their right mind, how can anyone look at that and say that is okay? Particularly any person of any kind of faith.
Have you noticed within yourself the last couple of years that you've become harder, a little bit more defensive even?
Sure.
Yeah?
Probably.
I think I've become exhausted. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of my phone constantly getting alerts saying breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, because Trump has opened his mouth again.
It's just not okay.
So you guys are really angry about this, I sense, right?
Yeah. It's infuriating. I mean, it is infuriating.
So can we still be friends?
Maybe, but it's hard. It's increasingly hard to be friends with people who are supporting things that just feel very counter to your own deeply held values.
Do you understand that choice?
Yes, and I'm probably diametrically opposed to what he just said.
Okay.
Mijn oud-collega Thijs van der Brink bezocht dit democratische dominees-echtpaar ook regelmatig. Hij liet Berghoef in debat gaan met Mike van Buren, een Trump-dominee.
10 minutes ago and you just accused me of something that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Verhitte gesprekken waren dat. Would you talk to Pastor Mike again if we'd ask you?
I might have said no.
Why?
Because the last time it was exhausting. He is repeating all of the lies that he has been told by watching Fox News. And so we can't have a real conversation because we're not living in the same reality. We're not dealing with the same set of facts. And so that makes a conversation just feel frustrating.
Where do you think this will end?
Well, if it keeps going on the current trajectory, it can't end well.
It could end. I could foresee our entire system collapsing. It could end that way. You know, I could see other powers in the world looking at us and saying, nope, sorry, we're not going to put up with this anymore.
Ik heb wel echt genoten van mijn gesprek met Kwestie en Brian. Ik vond dat ze heel eerlijk waren. Heel goed weten hoe een rechtvaardige wereld eruit ziet. Tegelijkertijd ook wel bereid zijn om nu vriendschappen ondergeschikt te maken aan dat doel. En ik vraag me af of je met die houding de Trump-stemmers echt gaat bereiken.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering
position to
honest questions.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
Oké, ik ben nu op weg naar Mike van Buren, pastor Mike van Buren. En hij staat voor mij echt symbool voor de republikeinse Trump-stemmer in Amerika. Maar goed, ik heb ook wel wat vragen aan hem. Want de Republikeinen, Trump met name, dat is een man die zo groepen wegzet als vijand. Ik ben heel benieuwd hoe hij daar als mens naar kijkt, maar helemaal als pastor, als christen.
My goodness, Michael.
My goodness, Michael.
Come on
bless you.
in.
God bless you.
I'm sneezing.
Nice to meet you.
Well, you don't know that yet.
I don't know that yet, but I'm
How do you
looking. I'm
do?
looking forward. I was looking forward.
First name again,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Because the church has expanded
Yes.
since the last time you saw Thijs, I think. Yeah.
It has. What happened is, in the 20 years I was gone, they called me back and said, Michael, can you come back and help? And I said, I'll come back part-time. Well, part-time kind of morphed into full-time. And this holds 800, and I really believe that in 2 years it'll be full. So can you play by heart?
Yeah, well, a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Listen to you. This is Carly.
Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Rachel.
to meet you. Yes.
Thank you.
I love the congregation. Your dad just gave me a tour.
Oh, yes.
So we know you as a pastor. And what about a dad? What kind of dad is
Oh,
Pastor
boy.
Mike?
Now
Yes.
or then?
Oh, now and then. Yes, and the difference.
He always showed up, but he was also very hardworking, as he still is. You know, workaholic might come out once in a while.
Is that
But he's different now, because he's a grandpa now.
When she first got her first adopted child, I said to my wife, honey, how are we going to feel when we meet him? She put Jack in my arms, and 30 seconds later, I said to my Noreen, look at this. I would die for him right now.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
no doubt about it.
But you're saying you would die for your political views?
He would
also?
die for his religious views.
My religious views,
Not his
my
political.
political
Is that
views, I'm
different?
very strong
different.
on, but I'm not going to die because they're man-made.
Correct.
Now, when my political views run into my spiritual views always win. We believe that abortion is murder. Any woman and man that do not want to get pregnant and get pregnant today are too stupid to vote.
I do kind of agree.
There is no reason to get pregnant in this world with two normal human beings.
But when you go and meet young women who got pregnant, maybe not by their choice, maybe in a relationship that is violent, maybe they do not have money, how do you make sure that you get to them, they feel understood and loved?
There are some exceptions, but you're talking about, again, far less than 1% of the abortions that happen in this country and yours.
But isn't the problem calling people that happens to dumb? I can understand where people wanting to protect certain Christian values would vote for Trump. But then what's happening now is we get the Nick Fuentes doubting the Holocaust, if that ever happened. What would you say to the Republicans that are getting dragged away too far?
They're nuts.
They're nuts. But how are you going to prevent this growing church from becoming that extreme?
You're looking at it.
What do you mean?
Me, my uncle, walked into a concentration camp, and he wrote the article at 96 years old of what he saw. That's all I need. This is a man I know.
I called up my friends. I said, when you think of Trump, what do you think? And they said, well, he's an immoral, narcissistic liar, and he hates Europe. He thinks that we are... you're surprised by that? There was
That's not true.
Well, he
How
is.
many skirmishes has he solved in 10 months?
What do you mean?
He's stopped 8 wars in the last 10 months.
What wars?
Okay, I can't list them here, but Africa, there's 4 of them, and he did Azerbaijan and da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't even hear about that.
I don't think it's true.
No, Rachel, you're a wonderful young lady, but you got to do your homework.
You're talking about wars, so I'm asking what wars?
Okay, you can put me on the spot because I don't know everything politically.
The only thing I know is that we used to be friends. That's my point. We used to be friends. Us in America, you know, the West.
Well, I hope we're still friends.
That's not how Europe feels about it. That America will come and save the day. in Europe?
Absolutely.
Yes, you are so,
100%.
seem so convinced about it.
100%.
How are you so sure about it?
He's
That's what
showing
I would hope.
all of our strength right now. He goes to any place that he can help. Right now, he's madder than a hornet at Venezuela. If Europe would be invaded by, let's say Putin gets another burr under his saddle, and he comes around and he would stop him cold to save Europe.
What do you think is the biggest misconceptions that people have of Trump?
That man is going to be known someday as the greatest peacemaker in the world. He's already proven it, but you don't want to hear it.
I love Europe. I love the people of Europe. And I hate to see it being devastated by immigration. You want to be politically correct, and you're destroying your heritage.
I spoke to people that vote for the Democrats. They are angry. Just like you, by the way, a little bit.
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? Okay, you're passionate. They are actually.
Thank
That's
you.
a good,
Yes.
very good word.
That's a very good word. What you're hearing in your country is not facts. You're hearing Democrat propaganda. The last time you were here, we were standing out in the field with a person that doesn't agree with me, even though he says he's a Christian, or even though he doesn't believe that Christ is the only way to salvation. There, I just took a shot at somebody.
Yeah, I spoke to
Well,
Brian.
it's not a shot. I asked him right out. It's on your film.
Yeah, we
I
spoke
said-
to him yesterday.
Okay.
He said he wouldn't talk to you now. Why do you think he doesn't want to speak to you anymore?
I think he's immature and set in his ways.
What does that mean?
If you don't agree with him, he hates you. I don't hate anybody. I can't ask her. I can't hate anybody. I can hate your ideas, and I can tell you, I already have told you a couple times, but I will hug you and pray with you and get on my knees with you and worship with you. We can have a riot.
So can we be friends, Pastor Mike?
You shouldn't have to ask that. Rachel, I met you in my office an hour ago,
Yeah.
and I would step in a way and take a bullet for you.
It's true.
Look at me. I promise. There is nothing that you can do or say that just because we think differently or feel differently, that we can't love each other.
The funny thing is that the Democrats will say the same. We have to respect each other. We have to love each other. How does it look like to respect someone?
I need to look at you as a person, not your beliefs, because those, I'm not saying they will, but those can always change. Something could happen to you tomorrow that could change your whole entire life perspective. My son, he does not believe in God. And I had to let him make that decision because he's almost 20. It's not what I want for him, but I have to let him come to it on his own. And I love him to death, even though he has different political views than me. He has different religious views than me, but I still adore him. Yes, he is my son, okay? Tomorrow, something could happen to him that could make him non-Jesus believer to
That's right.
instantly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was great.
You
talking.
you had no idea what you were going to find, did you?
No, I was surprised, but you know, they prepared me a little bit. Thank you guys so much.
Drive safely in this.
Have a great day. I will. Nou, dat was me wat. Pastor Mike. Oh, hij is zo absoluut in wat hij vindt. Kunnen we vrienden zijn? Nou, ik denk dat je met Pastor Mike wel vrienden kan zijn. Ook al denk je heel anders. Ik denk best wel anders. Ik vind hem te absoluut. En ik denk dat je daar mensen mee tekort doet. Maar ik zou wel leuk vinden om vaker met Mike te kletsen. En ik zou prima naast hem kunnen zitten. Aan een tafel. En ik denk dat hij ook prima met mij kan kletsen. Ik heb wel het gevoel dat we vrienden kunnen zijn.
The United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela.
Nou, zijn we nog vrienden? Ja, als het aan dominee Mike van Buren ligt, wie denkt van wel? Die zegt, als jullie ooit in de problemen komen in Europa, dan komt Trump, de vredesduif, die komt jullie redden. Maar die Trump, ja, kunnen we hem wel vertrouwen? Kunnen we dit Amerika nog vertrouwen?
We built Venezuela oil industry with American talent, drive and skill. And the socialist regime stole it from us.
Waar het recht van de sterkste geldt, wordt het natuurlijk heel willekeurig. Want vandaag is het een dictatuur die binnenvalt. Wat houdt hem tegen om morgen Groenland binnen te vallen?
We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. And the European Union needs us to have it. And they know that.
Komt het goed? De relatie tussen Europa en Amerika. Een hoop experts denken van niet. Ik vroeg het in elk geval aan Franklin Graham. Niemand minder dan Trumps dominee. When somebody with such power talks about taking over countries, I mean, today it's Venezuela. but tomorrow it could be Greenland.
Okay, but I think for Greenland, and what you got to understand is China and Russia want Greenland. And Greenland cannot defend itself. Denmark cannot defend itself. And he sees that strategically very important for the United States.